Dad, you left a great legacy. From my childhood, you would talk to me about the future and tell me about how one day I would step into your...
A video circulating across social media has sparked intense discussion among viewers of faith-based media communities, claiming that Marcus once told Jonathan Lamb he would eventually take a leading role at Daystar. The clip has quickly gained attention online, with users analyzing every detail, replaying segments, and debating what was actually said versus what is being interpreted after the fact. As with many viral moments involving public figures and religious broadcasting networks, the line between context, commentary, and speculation has become blurred. The video itself does not present a formal announcement or verified statement from any organization. Instead, it appears within a broader conversation that viewers are now revisiting with heightened attention. What began as a casual or contextual discussion has now been reframed by audiences who believe it may carry deeper meaning about leadership transitions, internal dynamics, and future direction within Daystar. Across online platforms, the reaction has been immediate and divided. Some viewers interpret the alleged statement as a symbolic moment, suggesting it reflects long-standing conversations about leadership succession and trust within the organization. Others argue that the clip is being taken out of context and that online discussions are amplifying meaning that was never intended by the speakers involved. Despite the uncertainty surrounding the exact intent of the conversation, the video has become a focal point for broader discussions about leadership, responsibility, and influence within faith-based media institutions. Viewers are not only reacting to the claim itself, but also connecting it to a wider narrative that has been developing over time, involving public disagreements, organizational transitions, and shifting roles within the ministry structure. Jonathan Lamb, who has remained a central figure in these discussions, is often portrayed by viewers as someone navigating both personal and professional challenges under public scrutiny. Supporters describe him as steady and principled, while critics question internal decisions and leadership direction. The viral nature of this video has only intensified those existing opinions, giving audiences new material to interpret and debate. Meanwhile, the mention of Marcus in the clip has led viewers to revisit earlier content, searching for additional context or confirmation of what was said. This type of retrospective analysis is common in viral media environments, where audiences attempt to reconstruct meaning by connecting fragments of dialogue, interviews, and public appearances. In doing so, however, interpretations can easily drift away from original context and become shaped by current narratives. Faith-based broadcasting communities, in particular, often experience heightened emotional engagement from viewers. Leadership discussions are not treated as purely administrative matters, but are frequently viewed through a spiritual or moral lens. As a result, even informal conversations can take on symbolic weight, especially when they involve perceived predictions, transitions, or statements about future leadership roles. In this case, the idea that Marcus told Jonathan Lamb he would lead Daystar has become less about verifying a literal statement and more about what it represents to viewers. For some, it signals continuity and destiny within leadership. For others, it raises questions about influence, timing, and internal decision-making processes. The discussion has expanded far beyond the original clip, evolving into a broader conversation about authority and direction. As the video continues to circulate, commentary channels and online discussion forums have added their own interpretations, further shaping how audiences understand the moment. Some creators frame it as a revealing clip that confirms long-suspected narratives, while others emphasize caution, urging viewers not to draw conclusions from isolated segments. This divergence in interpretation has contributed to ongoing debate and sustained interest. It is also important to note that no official statements have been released to confirm the claims being discussed in the viral video. In the absence of verified context, much of the current conversation remains based on viewer interpretation rather than documented fact. This has not prevented speculation from spreading, but it has added a layer of uncertainty to the narrative. The situation reflects a broader trend in digital media where short clips, often removed from their original setting, gain new meaning as they circulate online. Once shared, they become part of evolving narratives shaped by audience reaction, commentary, and emotional response. Over time, these interpretations can sometimes overshadow the original intent of the content itself. For supporters of Daystar programming, the discussion has also reopened conversations about leadership stability and long-term vision. Some viewers express confidence in the organization's direction, while others see the viral clip as evidence of internal complexity that is not fully visible to the public. These differing perspectives highlight how audiences engage with faith-based institutions not only as viewers, but as invested participants in their ongoing story. At the same time, others have called for restraint, emphasizing the importance of distinguishing between confirmed statements and online speculation. They argue that viral clips often lack necessary context, and that drawing conclusions from partial information can lead to misunderstandings. This viewpoint encourages audiences to wait for clear communication before forming definitive opinions. Despite these differing perspectives, the viral video continues to attract attention, largely because it touches on themes that resonate strongly with audiences: leadership, trust, transition, and influence. These are topics that naturally generate discussion, especially when connected to familiar public figures. As the conversation develops, it remains unclear whether further clarification will be provided regarding the original clip or the intent behind the statement being discussed. Until then, the narrative continues to evolve through viewer interpretation, online commentary, and ongoing debate. What is clear, however, is that the video has become more than just a passing moment of content. It has turned into a focal point for broader conversations about leadership dynamics and public perception within faith-based media spaces. Whether viewed as symbolic, speculative, or misinterpreted, it has undeniably captured audience attention. In the end, the discussion surrounding Marcus and Jonathan Lamb reflects a larger reality of the digital age. Meaning is no longer fixed to a single moment. Instead, it is shaped continuously by those who watch, interpret, and share. And in that process, even a brief conversation can grow into a widespread narrative that extends far beyond its original context.